Hey guys, this is Kyle Next. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about work-life balance, job security, and the fact that there really is none. Um, I used to work warehouses. I did it for 10 years. I've worked everywhere in the valley pretty much, and I used to work at Tesla, and it was a brutal slog. I would work 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week. I would get like 72 hours a week. After taxes, I would take home like 1,200 bucks a week. It was fast money, but it was the burnout was too strong, and getting a 9 to 5 job um, in today's world, it really sucks because no one wants to work anymore, and I'm kind of on the same boat. I've basically retired. I work part time 2 to 8, and then I trade in the mornings. I'm just making good investments, investing in my future, saving for my retirement. Um, Things I could never do with a full time commitment because, for instance, if you work one day, you're not going to go out and do anything. That whole day is ruined. And basically, the only time you get to yourself is those 15-minute breaks. And I would have three in a night, and they would count walking back and forth. So that's 2 minutes to walk to the break. So it was really only like 8-minute breaks. And they stopped allowing smoking at a lot of places. You can't smoke anymore. So, um, it's just you have to be perfect from 6 to 6, and that's not really doable for anyone. Because what if you gotta go to your car really quick, or go to the bathroom, or maybe you just need another cigarette, and you can't do that. So, that's your whole life is at the factory, and these jobs, no one wants to do them anymore. Um, I was looking at the staffing agencies, and they need constant work history. They need proof that so they need proof that you've been working for like 5 years straight without stopping, and that's just not very doable. Um, you know, if you have any, what they're looking for is if you can support yourself on your own, that's negative because they want you strapped to the machine and working for them. And if you have any sort of personality or you stand out, you get trucked and ran over because they want just hardworking, diligent workers. And you never get to do anything cool. They don't have a lot of work for you. They schedule you 50, 60 hours a week, but you're just sweeping cobwebs half the time. Just I would At work, I would just struggle to find things to do. Every time a manager looked at me, I'd have nothing in my hands. I'd be bouncing around, and that looked poorly on me. Um, I was never fit for the workforce. Um, Even though I was a hard ass worker, I would just get my paycheck and go. And that's where I'm at this stage at 32. Um, I just want my bag and go home. I just want the cash. And after like 3 or 4 months working for a company, they start saddling you with work. They start having you problem solve issues and drama, and who's the managers. And the thing was, I never liked any of that. I just want to keep my head down and just take my paycheck and go home. I don't really care what's going on with the company, what's going on with the corporate side of things. Um, but they eventually you can't avoid it at work. You're stuck, and you have to um, deal with it. And I'm just over it. Like, working at Tesla, I made 130,000 one year. I paid off my condo. I paid off my car in full. I got LASIK eye surgery. Uh, I bought a brand new computer, a new cell phone. It was a good year. That was right before the pandemic, and I just got everything situated that I needed in my life to get done and get current to the current year, and then I could skate it. I didn't have to try as hard anymore. Um, I had all my needs met, so now I can just work part time and save those hours that I have for free to invest and to grow my channel and to possibly make more money in the long run. Um, Everything's been blowing up, and what I've been able to accomplish in a year on my own is just so much faster and better than working a 9 to 5, because it's really like slavery. It's really taking, that was when I was 18, we didn't have a lot of these opportunities, and that was the job was everything, and that's how it went. You couldn't complain, you couldn't start shit with people at work, definitely not. You just had to work to the bone, and all they wanted was numbers, and that's how it worked for 100 years. You had no choice, everyone had to work, and even like women and disabled people, there's nothing you could really do. There was no excuse to be had. And now in modern times, with the new economy, the opportunity economy, there's a lot faster ways to make money and a lot of ways to get ahead now without wasting your life in a factory. And I just love it so much. You could go into retirement at 30, but really, I'm just getting started with my life. I feel like there's only the sky is the limit. It all goes up from here. And I see a lot of these videos on YouTube about people who just cannot force themselves to go through it. And even if you do, there's more pain at the end. And people are just working differently now. And it's just overall, now we have a voice. Now we can exclaim what we mean. And you can see for yourself how it goes. Yeah, I love the free time to myself now, and the daylight. I mean, I wouldn't even get daylight. I would start from 6 and work till 6, and so sometimes I wouldn't get any sunshine. I would have to take vitamins just to keep going, to relieve the burnout. These companies are looking for hard, dedicated workers now. They're not looking for part-timers. They need full commitment. And the problem is it's not enough money to be talking down to people and starting racism and all this stuff at work. It's no longer applicable because the pay isn't where it needs to be. So they're looking for loyalists who will take on these challenges, but there's not a lot of people like that left. And the coworkers sucked. I hate socializing with people. I'd rather, for instance, I use YouTube now. I hate socializing with people, getting in trouble for what you say, people running behind your back and snitching on you, and all this stuff. And they had, most warehouses have a 12-point system, and then one infraction is actually worth like 2 points. So you really have like 5 or 6 points before they write you up. And that's supposed to last all year. How are you supposed to go all year without messing up once? That's the issue. I've been watching YouTube videos and seeing people talk about this, and I totally agree with them. It's a new economy, a new opportunity economy, and there are such incredible ways to get rich beyond your wildest dreams that a warehouse job will never amount to anything. Um, it's just quick, fast money, really. And there's so much. You basically have no say. You should have more say in, as an employee. Because you're taking on this huge challenge. They don't want any voices in the workforce. They want just um, slavery, basically. Just you're a robot. Humans aren't designed to work in these places, and they want you to work like a robot. And any creativity you have, any personality will get sucked out of your soul working there. Um, and there's no reward at the end of the tunnel. If something happens, you're not going to be appreciated. You're not going to be taken care of. You'll probably get in trouble if you make any noise. And the thing was, there is a lot of racism among the coworkers. They see you coming in on overtime. They see you working the jack lifts, and they would get frustrated and they would go after you. So so even if you did a good job, you're still getting in trouble because people are like so shitty and backstabbing, and that's how it goes. And it's just not worth. The hardest part of any of that job is just staying awake, and I don't mean that in like a physical way. I mean like if someone doesn't like you or if your manager is upset with you, you got to keep track of all these things and work towards to show improvement. But I would just fall asleep after like 9 months and just be working, and I would totally forget there's all this drama and who's who and how it goes. And people would screw you over. You get screwed over, and you'd be like, God damn, why did I let that happen? I should never let that happen. But there's nothing you can do about it, really. And I'm just so excited for the future because I've got gas money, I've got my bills taken care of, and I don't have to work 80 hours a week anymore. I can work 20 and get the same result. And, more time to myself to express my creativity, my personality, and my heritage. And those are all strengths. And I don't have to bow down anymore to the corporate greed. That's how I feel. I'm never going back to a warehouse job again. Um, I see through it now. I've been there and back 100 times, and the formula just doesn't work for me. And now I'm in the opportunity economy, and we're ready. We can do so much crazier things and be happy about it, and fulfill our life goals and those milestones that we need. If you have kids, or uh, maybe you bought a truck that you got to pay off and you have to work these hours, that's fine because that's a personal choice, and you'll do it. Whatever it takes to get it done, you'll do it. But this isn't the only way anymore. There's lots of cool ways to make money now, and someone who doesn't have any kids, I don't have any large bills, I don't need to struggle. Why would I struggle when I could just relax and let the money come to me? That's basically how I feel. Lots of people feel the same. But this is going to be a turning point in our country where people are fed up, they're not getting paid enough, and it's going to show on these companies if they can adapt to the new workforce employee, or if they basically what they're doing now is shutting it down, and they're only taking the hardest working loyalist people that can never betray them. um, and that's how it goes. But all these companies that I've worked for in the past 10 years, they're all bankrupt. They all closed their doors and left because it they couldn't keep up with the times. They couldn't pay their employees high enough wages, and they got pushed out of the arena. And um, now it's to our benefit to make money our own way, and that's just how I feel. I just wanted to post this video because that's what I've been thinking about lately on my days off. And we're gonna get this money, we're gonna get this bag, and we're not gonna be mistreated. We're gonna succeed and fulfill our dreams. So this is Kyle Next. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a glorious day. Thank you. I'll see you next time.